what's up guys, the Heart Gold Champ, and today we're going to be doing my emulator walkthrough of Pokemon Diamond, yeah. Okay guys, so this is my first time using an emulator, so right here it's going to be, you'll see my mouse a little bit, just setting up the thing, making sure it looks good. And you'll notice in this walkthrough that the chairs and all the stuff that are in the I guess that are in the houses, most of them are, or just the houses themselves, they're, I guess, I don't know, they have black lines on them. Okay. I mean, my first time, so you know, and if you know how to fix it, then help me out. I'm using this thing called CamNet. Yeah, I mean Cam Studio. Okay, so if y'all know how to fix it, help me. Okay, so we're gonna start off. Professor Roden's gonna be talking about how this world is entirely inhabited by Pokemon, blah 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 blah. And so, if you played Pokemon before, which most of you that are watching this have, then we don't need to look at the controls and adventures needed. Okay, so he's saying how we live with Pokemon, and we play with them, and we fight with them. And there's a Munchlax by his case. Okay, so I send out a Munchlax. Okay, so he conducts research as a Pokemon scientist. And now he's gonna ask if we're a boy or a girl. Now, if you're looking at me, now if you know me, and he should know me, I'm a boy. I mean, you really have to ask that question. Okay, so what's my name? Well, I'm gonna put my name. So my name is Owen. So I'm going to put Owen. Why not? So anytime now. Hurry up, champ. Hurry up, Heart Gold. There we go. Okay, so my name is Owen, so yes, that is my name. I think you should know that. Okay, so you're Owen. Yes, I'm Owen. I thought we've already went over this before. Okay, so this boy here, we've already went over this. Oh, him. Okay, his name, now I have a friend, and we always fight. Well, we don't fight, but like we play Pokemon together, we battle, and so I'm gonna name him after my friend Blake. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Okay, so yep. Wait for my slow typing, or well, not typing, but trying to put his name in. So there we go. Man, waiting for the stew to cook. Okay, so so let's see. So we're gonna leap into the world of Pokemon, but I don't know how we're leaping into it. We're growing tiny, and then we are like poofed into it. Well, actually, first we're watching this thing, and it's like the rumored red Gyarados, and how it's eluded a team of Pokemon professionals. Now, if you've watched a lot of other Pokemon walkthroughs, you'll know that Heart Gold and Soul Silver, you can catch the red Gyarados. Of course, you might not want to, but you can. A lot of people caught it. I didn't. Now, you can see on the rug in the bed how, in like, on a lot of the furniture, there's like this black line. If y'all can tell me how to fix that or why it's there, please tell me, because it doesn't look good. Okay. And so that's my mouse trying to fix a little bit. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna go out of here. My mom's gonna remind me, don't go into the tall grass. And so I don't think we're gonna go into the tall grass today. Okay. So we go out of our house and we're in Twin Leaf Town. Okay, so we're gonna go to Barry's house. And then I was confused for a second which house was Barry's. Okay, so then Barry hits me. Ow, why'd you do that? Ow. And so he's yelling at me, and he's telling me to come quick. He's gonna find me $1 million. Why would you find me $1 million? I don't even have $3,000 yet. I think I get it later. No, when do I get the 3,000? I do not know. I think I already have it. But anyway, later in the game I'll probably have a million. I think I might have $1 million in Pokemon Black. I mean Pokemon White. But anyway, okay, so we're going into Barry's house, and he's like, he'll be waiting on the road, and then 10 million. What did I do? So now he's fining me $10 million. So I'm like, I don't have 10 million. I barely have 1 million. I don't even have 1 million. So how am I supposed to have 10 million? Okay, so we're going to go amok. And sorry if there's some like bad graphics, but I'm playing this on the emulator, and first time, like I said, so you know, bear with it. And so he wants to catch a Gyarados. You don't even have a Pokemon. How can you catch it? You don't even have Pokeballs. So how are you supposed to catch it? Yeah, that's right. Not very smart. Okay, so we're gonna go to Lake Verity, and we're gonna meet someone there. Okay, he said, alright, let's go to the lake. Let's find that Gyarados. I doubt we're gonna find it. And so he's saying, what's going on? And so then there's Professor Rowan and Dawn. And so they're looking on the lake, skipping rocks probably. Hurling the Pokemon, how could you? And so they don't see anything. They're looking for the legendary Pokemon. Mesprit. Okay, so they're talking about boring stuff. Then there's rare kinds of Pokemon in Sinnoh. It should serve us well in our regard to our studies. Okay, so we really don't care about that. And so they go away. And then she's, I beg your pardon. And I don't know if to take that as an insult or a compliment. But anyway, doesn't matter. Okay, so now we're going to, he sees something. He sees oh yeah. So they say, our mom said, don't go into the tall grass. And I don't want to be grounded, so I tell him that, but he will not listen. And so there's a briefcase in probably Professor Rowan's. And he says we can try to deliver it. Oh, and 2 Starlies. Where did they come from? And so they just come at us like, oh, and sorry for the Pokeballs. And so they just come at us rampaging, like a madman, like a murderer. And so I picked Chimchar for this walkthrough. Okay, so Starly comes, and it's gonna be mean today. Okay, so Starly comes in looking all rah rah rah, and so I send out Chimchar to knock it out. Okay, so Chimchar's gonna go for the scratch attack, knock it out, which it does not more than half, so that is awesome. And it tackles me, but it does nothing because you are only level 2. And so I go for another scratch. Silent Alere would not do anything. Well, it would do something, but still, it's going to knock it out without Alere. So that means Chimchar is out. Not Chimchar. Chimchar wins, and Starly is out. And Chimchar gets those 16 experience points that fought hardly for. And yes, my Chimchar rocked, and your Piplup sucks. Okay, so Dawn comes, and she's, oh, there's that briefcase. The professor would have been furious. And then she's like, oh, you use those Pokeballs, did you? No. Why'd you do that? No, why'd you do that? Don't do it. I'll just take it for now. You keep the Pokemon for right now. And so we're like, okay, what was that about? So, we don't know what's going on here, so our Pokemon got hurt from that battle. I don't see how it got hurt that much. I mean, it only took us down by 3 HP. I mean, really? But anyway, whatever, his call. And so he wants to spend a little more time with this Pokemon, but he'll later learn different things. And so, now we meet the old guy named Professor Rowan. His hair white. And so he says, I heard you use Dawn's Pokemon. I see, that's how it is. What, so we ribbon on him? Okay, so then he goes back storming to the lab, yelling, I think. And so I guess he might be mad that, we used Pokemon. And so then Dawn runs like a speedy. she runs like super fast. And then he wants us to go home, and I guess we're going home, so yeah, so we're home. Mom cooking us a dinner, or either that. No, I think she was actually washing the dishes. And so anyway, let's see, so we're home, and okay, so she's glad that we weren't harmed, but I mean, why would we be harmed? I mean, we have a Pokemon. Chimchar's awesome, so why would we get harmed? Okay, so now we have to go to Sand Gym Town and say, I'm sorry to Professor Rowan. And then she gives us a pair of running shoes, and since I don't know pretty much any of the controls on this, so I'm not going to be using them this walkthrough, but I'll be using them on the next walkthrough, on the next episode. This is only episode 1, not episode 2, so yeah. And you have to subscribe to me and all that junk in that trunk. Okay, so we're gonna go to Sand Gym Town now, and that little girl can't wait. Little girl, that's an Emerald. I was playing Emerald earlier. Okay, so we're gonna go through here, and oh no, we fight a Starly. Oh no! And if you will notice, this is the same Starly that I fought. This is the first thing I fought. Well, not the first thing, but this is the thing that's in my beginning. My thing that's before the video. Can't remember what it is. My intro, yeah. And I'm just gonna be adding on to it when I fight more later battles. So yeah. And Chimchar's gonna be rocking, even though its attack has fell 2 times. It's gonna be a scratch. And that Starly is starting to become annoying, because that means that he can growl, which means that my stats are lowered. I never thought I had this much problems with a level 3 Starly. So yeah, I still haven't knocked it out, and now it finally goes for the tackle, but it misses, so I'm like, ha, you lose. You're a loser. And so then Chimchar goes for the scratch. I'm like, yeah, how you like that, boy? You got pwned. And so that means Starly is out, and Chimchar got his 24 experience points that he truly deserves, but still doesn't level up. So I'm like, that's just stupid. He should have leveled up. Okay, so now we're gonna go through here and go through here and go through this tall grass, and I should have talked to her, but I didn't. And so I'll talk to her later. And so then we're gonna meet this Bidoof. Bidoof. And so we see meet the Bidoof, and I send out Chimchar. It's only level 2, and I'm like, nah. And so I don't battle it, because I don't feel like it. I just want to get this walkthrough. I just want to get this one episode over with. Okay, so we're gonna go through here and make sure I don't have to fight any more Pokemon. Okay, so finally get to Sand Gym Town. Dawn is out there waiting for us like a stalker. Why are you standing out there? I mean, you know, just go in the house. Eat your beef stew already, like I'm having tonight. So go. And so Barry hits me again. What do you have? Are you like a magnet to me? Why are you a magnet to me? And so he says the old guy is not scary. I want him to say that to Professor Rowan's face, that he's an old guy. And so no one's saying that he's like energetic a lot, and I think I'm pretty energetic, but I don't know. And so then Dawn brings us inside, and she says that and he wants to see our Pokemon. What are you, a pedophile? Why are you looking at my Pokemon? Stop looking at them, you pervert. And now I'm gonna nickname Chimchar, and it is going to be named Robert, the Robinator. Robert, Seth Robert. And so now our Chimchar, now named Robert. That has a nice ring to it, huh? Robert is now named Robert, so woohoo! Okay, so now Professor, he's gonna say, are you happy with that nickname? I'm gonna say, yes, I am very happy with that nickname. Awesome. Okay, so he's noticed a growing bond with our Pokemon. We think we are lovers. Okay, so now he's just gonna talk and talk, okay, and now he's gonna get to the main problem. And if you notice on those 2 machines right there, yeah, I know you can't see me pointing to it, but I am. And so but they are like lines all over it, and I think it's maybe because that's how it's like a form, like they're lines that they were like basically out of. And so I'm going to try to fix that, and if someone in the comments knows how to fix it, then yeah. And so then I get the Pokedex. I'm happy about it. And when we walked up Route 201, we get a thrill, and I didn't get a thrill. Wasn't even listening to Thriller, so how was I supposed to get a thrill? Poor Michael Jackson. So anyway, she's saying how she first used a Turtwig, and if I would have got a Turtwig out of the lake, we would have used the same Pokemon. But we wouldn't have, because she always has the opposite Pokemon, and it's the easiest one against us. So she's a liar. She speaks the truth of a liar. Okay, so now that that's over with, we're going to need to walk and walk and walk. And now this is the end of the walkthrough, guys. So I'll make a new walkthrough later. Okay, I'll see you later. Goodbye. See you later, YouTube. Subscribe.